I tell a lot of stories through music, and I find it very beautiful when music communicates my culture as a Malawian to the world, and how the people from outside Malawi appreciate the power of music, specifically from Malawi. I'm going to share a few stories that are more common in Malawi, but also I noticed that there are other African nations that share similarly these experiences. Like there's a song that I wrote, it's called Terere, which in English is okra. I know that it's there in Ghana, I know it's there in Mozambique, it's there in South Africa also. Not common, but Zimbabwe, Zambia, Tanzania, the West. And it's interesting how they apply it, how they cook it, how they prepare it. It's very different from Malawi, but the stories are always the same. The song talks about how strong the love of the mother is, that she's able to make a home the most rememberable place for her kids, that even when she could not afford luxury, even when she could only prepare okra or terere, but they had love and peace and harmony in their home. And I know that many of you will relate with this song, so enjoy. Ankati konda mai, nakari chuma andaribe, moyo si unawawe, sonse naripo. Ankala wira mai, kumunda munyengo ya zinja, ukapinda msana, zinkira za kulula. Aribe, ola sikuli mozi, anati nyanyala moyo utawawa, ndiwo zikavuta nkalowa pachire, tinkasangala ngakale timajani. Aribe, ola sikuli mozi, anati nyanyala moyo utawawa, ndiwo zikavuta nkalowa pachire, tinkasangala ngakale timajani. Tinkakona nyumba imozi galani tendere. Ulemerero sindala komantimo timene. Terere, terere roma, terere montondo. Terere, terere roma.
Yatra? You are not serious. No.
It's when I wrote it, I was going through a really difficult time in my life, and the interesting thing about life is that you share similar experiences with human beings, and the way the human being has been engineered is that when they're going through a certain season in their life or a certain experience in their life, they can express in different ways. So like when it hurts, some cry or make different kinds of sounds that express the pain that they carry in their hearts. So I wrote this song. Okay, you know this song. It's called Timalira. Timalira means we cry.
Mm.
We cry whenever we experience different things. Crying could be an expression of joy. It can also be an expression of pain. But as human beings, we do cry. And I think that the main reason why I wrote this song is to encourage everybody to cry. Because, especially coming from Africa, Malawi, in our cultures as men, well, in this case, growing up as boys, they tell us that men don't cry. And we,
Of course. Of course.
and we have a lot of young men growing up thinking and believing that men actually don't cry. Because yes, when you I don't know how many people here have seen their fathers cry, but you don't see them cry. But that also means that they borrow a lot of emotions and.
Oh, they do cry, but there's only one moment.
So I wrote this song to encourage not just the old people who have bottled issues for a very long time, from generation to generation, to say actually it is okay to cry, because if crying was not an okay thing to do, then you would not have that emotion inside of you. And also to encourage the new generation, the young generation, the today young, to say, you know what, go ahead, cry, express yourself in the manner that you feel communicates the pain that you feel from inside. Because that way you will find healing, you will find stability. A lot of the problems that the young generation today is dealing with are strong things that affect the mental. And when we see them express themselves in different ways, we are quick to judge, because we believe that even them expressing themselves in the manner that they are is wrong. But perhaps we could have avoided them expressing themselves in this way if we only allowed them to cry at a certain point. Kodi wanyonga ndiye uti osakumana ndimikwengwirima ndira yomwe moyo ayesedwa kulimba mtima zochititsa mantha ena zilimbitsa mtima ena tifanana ndi kusiyana muzotipangitsa kulira timalira mu mtima mong'ung'uza ndi modandaula ululu ukasefukira timalira somwa nkuwe kulira kulibe mulingo champweteka ndiye hayamba sikuona ngope kulira mai maso ndiye mboni tonse timalira ikawawa kakumuya ikale akuka kutuka kula usale
Ayo.
timalira ikawawa kakumuya ikaleme ikachuluka kutuka kula usale wakonya
Mayo.
timalira mumtima timalira mongana ndimisonzi nayo imakala ikula katika timalira mumtima mayo mtima ulinayo misonzi yosaoneka yongotera mkati ndi misonzi yosapuputika wala mtu Mesa ngari mwimba na.
Start it over again.
Timamenya backing vocals. Timamenya backing vocals.
Timarijani gaenda na kuitwa bamene kuti Timarijani.
Timaimba backing vocals.
Wala mtu wa kwendera mtengo.
Ndione yakuza nenda ole maimba zile.
Rose timarira. Ndikawa. Ndikale. Kachuluka. Ndikakula usale wa. Mayo. Timarira. Ndikawawa. Ndikakula. Ndikale. Timarira monga imiso nayo imakala ikula katika timarira mukima. Very good. Mayo. Timarira, ndikawawa, ndikakumuza, ndikarembe, ndikachuluka, ndikakula uzale wakonya. Timarira, ndikawawa, ndikakumuza, ndikarembe, ndikachuluka. There's a song which describes people's behaviors, and I know some of us here are guilty. For the next song I'm going to play now. So I'm just going to play it. I won't even explain it. You just say, I'm I want to try and
Your wife is marketing herself? No, she's marketing herself. No. Come on, she's
I think When I wrote this song, I wrote this song in the year 2010, and I went into the studio the same day because I was very excited. It felt like it was a great song, but it was more amazing when the song came out. Malawi danced to the song. Malawi sang along to the song, but not just Malawi. It went outside of Malawi. It won us an award in the All Africa Music Award. The first edition as Best Males in Southern Africa, and it was such a great honor because it's a song from Malawi.
Oh yeah.
You know? Yeah. It was also a revelation for me that Malawian music is not just from Malawi and about Malawi, but it's really about the world. I was honored today going up the mountain when my leader there was telling me about his experience at an institution in Zambia where he taught. So I just wanted to give him a bit of a moment to share quickly with all of you his experience. Sir, please.
All right, thank you, Lawi. In 1992, 1993, I was in exile in Zambia. A lot of people don't know about that. I was in exile. I was staying in a refugee camp in Makeni, in Lusaka. And during my time there, I found a job because I was already a graduate from Chancellor College. So I found a job at Lusaka High School, and I was teaching there. So I stayed there. I came back to Malawi after the referendum. Now, since then, the students I was teaching at Lusaka High School, they formed a WhatsApp group. And there is one student who was the head girl at that school, Miriam Gondwe. She's a very good fan of Lawi and also fellow students, former students. And when she saw a picture of me with Lawi on Facebook, she was so moved. I just wanted, and I mentioned to him when we met yesterday, that there are some students, you have a whole constituency in Zambia of people who love your music. And if you want, you can start from there. If you haven't been to Zambia, please visit Zambia and sell Malawi and also sell Mulanje Mountain.
Amen.
Yes, that's what I want to say.
Kuisira pomwepo chimene fitinga chitore pano ndikupanga utazi iya hii walisema usema anali refugee
I remember back in the day, young I will come from school and find you under the tree.
So there's enough fire.
Welcome home, son. How was school today? There is food on the table. Grandma will be back soon. But as you eat, come let me play you a song. 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 And a whistle song. Memories are so fresh in my mind as I am singing this song. Doesn't matter how far I've come and how many places I've been to, this song is a big tune, and all the kids would fancy me and say, you have the coolest grandpa. And we will dance to the rhythm of the whistling song. We were young, happy, and so free. We will dance and dance again to the sound of the old man singing. These are songs from the mango It's the shortest song that I've ever written in my album. It talks about the fate of the goat. When it is being taken to the market. He does not really know what is to come. Is it just going to the market to be sold? Is it going to the market to be killed? So it sings a song to the one who's pulling it by the neck and saying, pity me. We have been together all along. You are betraying me.
All of a sudden,
I thought we were living together here. You know? So it's the fate of the God. But you see, I do not want to interpret this song contrary to your own imagination, because I know that these stories that we tell through music, all of you will relate in one way or the other. This is great advice to us as humans to strike a balance. We cannot always be good people, but we can also strive to be good towards one another. Just like the goats did. When you find yourself on the road to the market, plead with the adversary and ask for mercy before you get to the market. Asewa kumalonda. Asewa kumalonda. Uzima imba nyimbo. Uchokera mutima. Asewa kumalonda. Asewa kumalonda. Uzima imba nyimbo. Uchokera mutima. Inondikoke nibino. Ulendo undi ulemera. Koke nibino. Ulendo undi ulemera. Napanga ubale. Akakapanda kundivya. Inatizaunana. Aino ndikoke nibino. Ulendo undi ulemera. Napanga ubale. Akakapanda kundivya. Inatizaunana. It's a short song.
Wow. Nice one, yeah.
Before you sing the last song,
Yes.
Who told you it's the last one?
he said he's going to do these 2 last songs. Now, before he does the last song, I want to understand your philosophical thinking behind your music.
So I believe that, as I said earlier, music is an expression. In the arts, we have different forms of telling stories, and I feel like a rookie right now sharing about this when there's a whole doctor in the arts sitting next, But perhaps what I'm trying to, what I would say is that I want the music to communicate the things that human beings deal with, and these are things from the heart. These are psychological things. These are physical things. It's beautiful when the music pushes you as a human being to express. As a listener, find good thought in the music. Find encouragement in the music. With Malawi, in the case of Malawi, I feel like there's a lot that we have not shared through music. We have not shared a lot of our culture through music. We have not shared our traditions through the music. We have not, and this is regardless of the fact that we have a whole institution in Malawi which has trained within the years many people in the arts. I'll tell you that it is a lot that we have not shared. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Today, going up the Sapitwa peak, you could hear different songs that we sang, songs that have not been put on a record, but we sing them when we're going up the mountain. We don't just sing them because they're songs. We sing them because they have meaning. As we are going up there, they are our joy. They are our encouragement. They are our heritage. They are our tradition. They are our culture. if we don't bring the cameras there, the world will not know about those. The world will not know that kind of a message. It will not reveal the traditions and the cultures and the different ethnicities that exist within Malawian communities. And so I, as a musician, feel like I have a responsibility to carry all of that knowledge, wisdom, culture, tradition, the ways of my people, and expose it through music, well bearing in mind that we're humans and we process things and information differently. But as you hear the information that I'm trying to relay, it should make you a better human being.
Sorry, I want to bother you as well. Sorry, colleagues, but I just wanted to understand about your background.
Okay.
Who inspired you?
Okay.
Are you coming from a family where you had musicians, your father, and so on and so forth?
So I think I just loved music from since when I was a child. There was music in the house. We listened to music growing up. There was music playing on then our only radio station, MBC. We heard music from other countries. I think my main inspiration was my mother, because she was singing a lot in the house, and I hear my sister here saying yes, because she knows her very well. So I think that in itself it inspired a love for the music. But then I went onto the radio to find the music itself and try to begin to understand it. I've never been to a music school, just like many other musicians from Malawi, but we have been gifted enough to play music by the ear. And even though we heard the music from radio, then I would imitate what I heard from the radio when I went to church, which was the only place where we could find music instruments. And luckily, they also allowed us to be playing the instruments there. So in time, I better myself as a performer, as a musician, and yeah, I think that's where it came from. Yeah.
Sisi ujamini.
Guys, standing ovation.